To the U.S. tonight says fighting in the target area between the U.S. forces working with Afghan troops and the ISIS rebels they're battling has intensified. He says ISIS mined the area with explosives. The biggest non-nuclear bomb the U.S. has had never been used on the battlefield before today. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joining us now with the latest developments and also reaction. Alex.
Heather, the U.S. estimates between 600 to 800 ISIS fighters are in Afghanistan, heavily concentrated in the area where that bombing took place. And tonight, while military officials and even the president wait to see just how successful that mission was, some politicians and analysts are weighing in on the operation.
This target is reasonably isolated.
SMU political science professor Dr. Josh Rovner reacting to a historic bombing in Afghanistan. The so-called mother of all bombs, the Pentagon says, was dropped over a series of ISIS caves in an Afghan province near the border of Pakistan.
We have incredible leaders in the military and we have incredible military, and we are very proud of them, and this was another very, very successful mission.
Rovner believes the use of the non-nuclear bomb accomplishes one, if not all, of three key components. The primary focus is the one as advertised, crippling the Islamic State in the war on terror.
From Trump's perspective, it doesn't have to be either or. You might both strike out at ISIS and hurt them in Afghanistan, and you might also get the byproduct of sending this signal of strength.
That signal of strength, Rovner says, is to all enemies of the United States, specifically North Korea.
Or was this a broader message to anybody who happened to be watching, that Trump is a strong leader, is not afraid to use force, and that we're ready to take risks and use new kinds of weapons and use them aggressively, in contrast to the Obama administration, which was much more cautious and deliberative.
And I think what this administration is demonstrating is that there will be consequences and a renewed commitment to following through on the job.
Speaking to media after an economic development event in Corsicana, Texas Senator John Cornyn says he supports President Trump's military action in the region.
In this specific instance, because there is an authorization for use of military force in Afghanistan, no additional authorization by Congress was required.
Cornyn says he wants to know more about the complexity of the terrorist cave system and how successful the MOAB bomb was in taking out its intended target.
I think it's a very important and loud message.
A message that's no doubt spreading around the world.
If you look at what's happened over the last 8 weeks and compare that really to what's happened over the last 8 years, you'll see there's a tremendous difference.